Previously on Live to Fish Outboard Repair.
Okay, YouTubers, I got another boat today. Evinrude. It's a 1973 85 horse, 4-cylinder, 2-stroke. What he's looking for is kind of a health check on the motor. He wants to make sure I get the water pump replaced in it. Any running conditions, any running issues he wants to be resolved if there are any. So this will be the first time it started up this season. And so we're going to go from there. Yeah, here's our problem. Yeah, it looks like our shift shaft seal is gone. Here's the big unveil. We'll see what the water pump puppy looks like. It's seen better days. At least all the fins are there, but they are worn, and that has taken a memory set for sure. I took the cover off, the shift shaft cover off here, and all four, there's just 4 bolts, but one of them broke. So I'm going to have to drill that out, tap it, and then replace the bolt. It is right there. I just can't. It's just worn out. So I got to dig it out of there and see. But we'll have to order a new O-ring, a new bolt, and I'll have to drill and tap that hole out of there. So that's the next plan. Okay, everybody, I just wanted to show you everything that came in for the parts that I was looking for. Basically, what we've got here is for the 4 spark plugs, the UL77Vs. Those are marine grade champions. We've got the, to the left here, we've got the gasket for the shift shaft housing. I've got 2 O-rings for the drain and vent seals for the lower unit. This is the donut O-ring for the shift shaft housing, which is here, as you can see. Also, I've got a bolt here. I had to purchase a bolt for the same. It was missing one. So now we've got 4. Actually, one broke, and I had to drill it out and retap the housing. Excuse me. I had to retap the housing. And then, of course, I had to purchase a new bolt for that. Now, up here we have our 4 coils. One I've got out of the box, and you can see all the parts here. So there's a procedure on going through and assembling this. So basically, it comes with this sheath. You have to cut it in 2-inch sections. So in 2 2-inch sections, and slip it over the wire, the lead wire, the high tension wire, and then you put this grommet over it as well. And you also have to trim back about 1/8 of an inch from the wire using wire cutters, and that's what these are. Just scissors in order to cut the sheathing. So that's all in place. I've just got to reattach this now to the stud on the coil. And then, of course, put the spring on for the high tension lead and the boot that goes over it. This is, I believe this is just an extra grommet that goes on the secondary wire, and this has already got one. So I'm not sure what, why they give me 2, but anyway, it also comes with a set of directions, and you can use these. Each box has its own set of directions inside. So it explains all of that. So also I wanted to show you that I've got a water pump housing, or water pump assembly kit. And in this kit, of course, it comes with a pump housing. I've already put the rubber boots in. It's got 2 new rubber boots. The cup, there's a cup plate that goes in there. This is the wall of the cup plate. These are separate pieces. That all comes part of the kit. Of course, we've got our new water pump impeller, the new plate, which you can see is in much better condition than that one. That's the old one. So, and we've got our assorted. We've got new bolts. Looks like a new O-ring for the shift shaft, a new woodruff key, and a couple of screws that go on this plate here. And last but not least, we have we've got our O-ring. This is the top seal, and we've got looks like possibly a water seal, and that goes also on this part here. So I'll have to pull this seal out and replace it with this seal. And this is the grommet that goes on top of the pump over the drive shaft, and I believe it replaces this. This looks a little bit larger though, but maybe it's just because it's all distorted. So yeah, I'm sure that's what that is. Okay, so it's elongated and stretched out. So okay, well that's pretty much it. We've got all our parts, and I think we're ready to go. We're ready to rock and roll. So I'm going to package all this back up, take it out to the garage, and we'll start assembling all this stuff. Now that I've got all my coils done, hooked up, ready to go, I just wanted to do a volt-ohm-meter check on it, just to show you that I've already checked the other ones and they're good. This was the final one, so I'm going to check the primary lead or the secondary lead, and I should have somewhere around 19,000 ohms. So I'm going to set this on the 2,000 ohm scale. I'm going to touch the red lead to the primary lead here to the spark plug, and then I got ground. So that's showing me 18,023 ohms of resistance, which is just about right. That's about exactly what the other ones are reading, 18,020 or so. So now that's in good shape. So now to check the primary circuit, I got to go to 200 ohms, set the scale to 200 ohms, at least on this meter, and I'm going to check the primary circuit here. Well, it doesn't really matter which one, but this is ground, black is ground, and the primary is here. There's the orange, and I'm showing about 0.3 ohms, which is in spec. 0.2 to 0.3 ohms. That's fine, and that's what they were all showing. You got to show a very slight amount of resistance on the primary circuit. So everything checked out, so it should work when it goes back on the motor. Okay, back on the lower unit for this 85 horse. I'm going to clean up the gasket surfaces here, maybe the drive shaft in here. So we'll start with that. $50 years of heritage carbon buildup. Okay. And that's reverse. Okay. All right. Again, reverse, neutral, and then forward gear. Okay. Okay, so she's shifting. Now I want to attach my pressure gauge up one more time. Seal's got to be okay. I don't see anything coming out of there. Why am I not building pressure though? Leaking from right there. That's where I'm losing all my. And that's a new seal. Let me see if I can tighten it back down. But that's where I could hear it. I could hear it coming right out of there. There. Now that's tight. Let's see if we see it again. I don't see it now, so good. That's good. Yeah, let's come up the pressure releaser. A little faster. Okay. There's 15 pounds. There's 15 pounds right there. And it's holding now, so that was my problem. Was that vent screw. I just didn't have it tightened. So we're good. All right. She's not dropping now. And yeah, I might wait just a little bit, maybe a few minutes. I'll set it back over here. Set it here. Filming. Okay. Let's see what we see here. The rate of 15 hasn't budged. So that was my problem, that vent screw. Okay, so I'm going to release this. And I'm going to do a vacuum test. And we should be good to go. Okay, that's negative 15 pounds of mercury. And it don't look like she's budging either, so okay. I'm happy with that. Those are the results I expected to get. So it's not moving at all, so I'm happy with that. Okay, this is sealed. So gotta put the seal in. Goes in like that. Just gotta get a socket that fits this. So. That fits there pretty well. And that's in. So I'll just do that. Put a little Teflon lube on the seal. Start with a little optics going on here. A little grease in here, a little white lithium grease. This will probably wash out after the first run, so that's all right. So I'm gonna start it dry. Okay, and I believe it goes on there like that. Put a piece of that, that's all. Okay. There she goes. Well, here she goes. Okay. Okay. And our new top seal here. Nice. Water tube. Okay. And that is ready to install in the lower unit. I just got to fill it up with oil. All right. Here she comes. Okay. Okay. That's sealed nice and tight. Yeah. Here. Okay. Where is the other one? Oh, here it is. That's the lower one with the magnet. Got a new washer on it. Now, before I do that, okay. Okay, that's done. Just gonna put one bolt in it. I was gonna use a socket on that. That's a good fit. Okay, so that top of that shift shaft has got to go in between this pin. I don't know if you can see that or not. It's got to go in between this pin. So these two pins got to line up like so. Okay, so that's got to go up in the top there. So maybe I can bring you into focus here. I don't know if you'll see this at all, but it's about as close as I can get you. Apologize, but that's probably good. Put it back in neutral. I just got to bolt her back up now. Bolt up the lower unit because everything seems to be adjusted okay. It'll fit. Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong one. Wrong hole. There we go. Yeah, she started. Okay. This was a 12. No, maybe 11. Should do it. Helps with the bolting. Okay, everything's together. Just need to put the prop back on, move it, put the bushes on it, and thrust bearing, thrust washer. Okay, I don't know, shit. Is this even on? I don't know. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, so I'm sure you're on board here. I polished up the prop shaft, and I polished that real nice with a real steel brush, and a hair tool and a steel wheel. So I need my lubricant. Okay, again, I'm going to put some T4C on here. This is mercury stuff, but works really good. That's what Mercury recommends. It's got Teflon in it, so it should last a while. All right, good to go. Gotta get the prop. It's ready. That should be good. It's lined up with a hole too. Perfect. There we go. All right, that shouldn't go anywhere. Okay. Be the coils, wires, plugs, and I should be able to start her up after that. So let's see what we got. Be the easiest. So it'll be number 4. Just going to do these one at a time. Bolts for the coils are 3/8. Actually, there's 3 each, so that'd be 12. So pay attention. How these go on. Okay, so it's got the electrical lead coming down through here into this clamp and down into the power pack. Okay. This is why I'm going to do them one at a time. This should be number 2, and our number. That's a little larger, so it's millimeter will work. Long bolt. Let's see here. Okay. Just so you know, each one of these leads has a number on it. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's got the number 4 on it. So each lead is numbered with a little plastic disc. Got clamps on it. And it's at both ends. There's one little clamp at both ends with the number 4 on it. Sheathing on too. Transferred it from the other coil. Protective heat shield sheathing. So now this is going to be here. Okay, I'm not going to bolt anything down until I get them all in, or at least one side. This one's got a nut on it. Must be round strap. Okay. All right. And this should be number 2. Should be number 2. Number 2, yeah. Where did that go? Right over here? Oh no, sorry. It went like that, I believe. Like that, okay. Alright. Okay, no. New spark plugs. These are gapless as opposed to the others. I don't believe they had the right spark plugs in. I mean, they might have worked. They were champions, but they do have an electrode on there. And these were NGKs, and usually in the NGKs B7HS. I don't believe those are the right ones. According to marineengine.com on their website, it requires these champions, and they're gapless UL77Vs. So that's what we're going with. Now I got all the coils on, new wires. Oh, my hands are slippery. There we go. Finishing up putting the plugs in. I've already put in the coils. I don't know if you were able to see if I got that on video or not. I would like to start it up. That should work. Okay, let's try it. No, not exactly what I expected. Lift it up a little. Let's see here. Maybe all I can do. Okay, I've got the water level up above the water pump. I'm not using the muffs this time. I just, it's got a new water pump in it. I'd rather not. I think this is the best way to go for this particular motor is to use the barrel. So I'm gonna fire her up and see what happens. See how she performs.
Alright, so we had forward loop over reverse. So everything is shifting good. I got this sealed up. I thought there was a head gasket leak here or a water jacket leak, but it was just this hose. And I just put a zip tie on it. It's good. So I think we're set. As far as the linkage, he's going to have to put his cables connected up to the linkage to the plow and the shifter. And I guess I can do that too. That should rev. that, just take her out of the lake and open her up, see what she does. Okay, YouTube. Well, this is a wrap. So, hope you've enjoyed this section of Live to Fish outboard repair. So hopefully my customer will be happy with this, and I hope you like what you saw. So, give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and see you next time.